I lifted that terribly. Let me do that again. Never arch your back, kids, when lifting heavy objects. You're gonna break your back. Lift with the knees. Knees like this. Yeah. Yeah. My books. My books. My lovely lady books. Check it out. Right, this is becoming a bit of a problem. Just a bit. Okay, so I can't find my microphone anywhere, so we're just gonna have to deal without that. If you hear any background noise, I do apologise. It is a Saturday, everyone is here, and I've had to have my window wide open, which is literally facing, I'm looking that way to get the natural light in. And I can't close it because the UK is in the middle of a friggin' heat wave and we are melting. So yeah, I do apologise for that, but there's absolutely nothing I can do. I need to sit down and record this. Welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've been here. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, hello, how are we? I am Scream Scene Book Club, also known as L, and here we love books, devour them. But I have been in a book buying slump the past few months. Not buying slump, just a book slump, in a reading slump, if you will. And let's just normalise that. Like, it's okay to be in a book slump, like a reading slump. That's fine. Like, okay, we've all do it. Sometimes we burn out. It's natural. And I had a 4-month-long one. Yeah, that's... Substitute. Look how cute my new mug is. Like, isn't she adorbs? Asta. I think it was like $3.50. I was like, yes. Cheers. I hope you've got a cup of tea, coffee, water, tequila, bottle of wine, whatever you need, because we're just going to sit here and chat about books. Because clearly you've seen the title of this book and I've babbled on for long enough. And yeah, you've seen the title. I can't speak. I am so not used to speaking to a camera anymore. Jesus, this is going to take me a while to get used to doing again. Editing gal, I'm so sorry. So sorry that you're going to have to edit all this because this is going to be chaotic as hell. But yeah, you've obviously read the title of this video. This is a book haul of all the books that I have gotten the past, I'd say month, really, mainly the past week or two. Disclaimer as well, most of these books I have bought out of my own hard-earned money. A few of these books I have been gifted by my sister, who loves to read, but she's just got the Kindle app on her phone, or her iPad, and she's preferring to read that way, so she's got rid of all of her physical books and is using that. So she kindly donated a few to me, because clearly, as you can see behind me, I am a physical book girly, even though I do have a Kindle and I do read on Kindle. But I do prefer the feeling of paper in my hands. I love the feeling of a book. So yeah, that's a disclaimer. I know a few people are going to say, this is overconsumption. How are you going to read all these books? I will read all these books. People buy wine, they store it and savour it and collect it. I am the same with books. I will eventually read them when I feel the time is right, and I just like books. And I do read, even though I have not read that much this year. I like to have books, it's just my thing. But yeah, now that disclaimer's out, just putting that out there, because I know people will want my head on a bloody spike for having books. Didn't know buying a book was a problem, but yeah, okay. So I will be putting like a little, like somewhere on the screen if the book has either been bought or gifted. Just so you know, and so I know as well, because yeah, why not? Like, Edson can enjoy putting that all in later. I'll be cursing it for putting it in while editing, but Edson can sort that, I think, yeah. But without further ado, I have babbled on for far too long. Let's get into what you are here. So grab yourself a drink, a little snack, or whatever you're doing, if you're cleaning your room, whatever it is, let's do it together. So we'll start with, I don't even know where to start because there's what, 1, 2, 3, 30, 31, 32, 33 books. I know that sounds like a lot because it is. Like, this is a lot of books. I know where to begin, but we'll start with what's been on my Instagram the most as of recent. Is this, which is the ACOTAR series. So, and these were on offer in Asda. If you don't know what Asda is, because I know I do have a lot of following from America and obviously outside of the UK as well, but it's basically like a Walmart, and they do amazing book deals. They do 2 books for £9, which is fantastic, because each one of these books retail for like £11 or £10, so I saved a lot of money here. So these overall cost me like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, £23 for the entire series. And I know this series isn't complete yet, and I know this is out of order because that actually goes at the bottom here. I'm currently reading this. I'm nearly done. I'm actually procrastinating finishing this to do this video because it's the only time I have to do it. So obviously this series consists of A Court of Thorn and Roses, of Mist, A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames. And I have just seen on her Instagram that she has just finished the second draft to ACOTAR 6. So this series is incomplete, so I'm really looking forward to having this read. I can't wait. Like, I am loving this series. I have never been much of a fantasy reader, especially I think it's a romance fantasy reader, but I'm not much of a fantasy reader in general, to be honest. But this, after years of being gripped by like hearing on Book Talk, Bookstagram, BookTube, and just in general as a whole, seeing this series and everyone raving about it so much, I was a bit scared to read it. So I actually took the time to like process on it, and when I seen them on sale in Asda for that amazing deal, I had to just go out my way and buy these for the amazing price, because obviously this would have cost about 50 odd pounds, whereas I got it for 25 or something, £23 or something silly like that. So I could not pass that opportunity up. But the main thing that I think would sold me, because it's the 10-year anniversary of A Court of Thorn and Roses, and they have released the black edition, which I was very tempted to get, because you know me, black is my favourite colour. But the only thing that put me off from buying those was obviously when the new one comes out, that's not going to be in the black edition, I don't think. So then the series wouldn't have matched. So I just went for the standard, and obviously that's what Asda had. So quite happy about that. But yeah, that's what I bought as like the first like 5 books. Yeah, ACOTAR by Sarah J. Maas. Can't wait to devour all of these. I don't even know where to start. These 2 books, which were also from Asda. And I know this series is a series that's also not completed. So we have Collide by Bal Cabra. I am terrible with names, so if I mispronounce any, I am so sorry. I have actually read this on my Bookstagram, so if you've looking for a review of this book, check out my review on my Bookstagram, which is scream underscore book club. Check it out. Amazing, loved it. This is like a little bit of a spicy book, close proximity type thing. It's cute. And then there's also Spiral, which is connected to this, I think, if I remember. Alice or whatever, I'm terrible with names too. This is, I think, one of the friends in this book is this book. So yeah, I got these 2 books from there, and then the third one is coming out, I think, this year. This was released this year, this was the year before. So I'm going to read this and have the collection. I did really enjoy these, and these were also from Asda for £2 for £9. and I'm very happy. This was actually my first spicy-ish read, and I wouldn't say it's dead spicy, but for me, I'd say it's spicy, but it wasn't vulgar. So, yeah, it's quite tamed in a way, but not. But it was. And all I'm gonna say is, Aiden, love you. I'd snatch you up in a heartbeat, babes. But yeah, that's them too. We'll stay on like the spicy train. I got Icebreaker, which was gifted. So I actually bought this for my sister. She never actually finished it. She got to page 58. I know that because there's a bookmark on it. She never actually finished this. I bought this for her years ago, not realising about it. Obviously, book talkers told me a few things about this book and what I'm going into. So I am actually going to read this. I am into like that little sports romance type thing. So can't wait to get into this. I think no, I'm not missing a book. Never mind. Ignore me. But yeah, this was gifted to me. I'm going into it blind. Pretty much. I know like a scene in this book and that's about it. So if you've read this book, let me know what you think. Like, sell it to me, spoiler free in the comments, please. I'm keeping with the sports romance. I got Mile High, which I bought from TK Maxx. I've been looking into wanting to read this series for a while. And I know it's been, this book and specifically it being the first, it's got a lot of mixed reviews, but I find that with a lot of series. But I got this out of TK Maxx on sale for £4. Saying £4. And it is battered, like it is creased, it's torn, the pages have been folded and stuff. And it's a hefty book. Like, I never knew a spicy like romance book could be this big, but apparently bloody so. But for £4, I was like, okay, it's a good way to find out if I'm going to like the series without spending the extra £6. So I picked it up. It was just a impulse buy straight off the back. But yeah, so don't even know what to go into because there's so much here. But we're like officially, I think we're actually halfway through nearly, which is great because I've got a lot of series. I think I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 more series. So I think I'll show you one series. And that is the Elite Silver Chestnut Spring series. I think this is out of order. I did put it in order, but I think I've messed it up a little bit. So let me know the order of these. Obviously I will Google, but out of, it goes Flawless, Heartless, Reckless, Hopeless. I think that's the order. I may have messed them up a little bit, but Hopeless and Powerless I bought out of my own money, and these are free for £7.50 out of the works, or the £3 each, which amazing deals. I'm sure they used to be a lot less than £7.50 though. I think it used to be 3 for £6. I'll have to have a scooch through because I've probably got a book that's still got these stickers on and find out how much they used to be, because I've noticed that has been a price increase in the works. But for £7.50 for 3 books, you cannot complain. You're getting 3 books for less than the price of 1. And the other 3 were gifted to me from my sister. And to be honest, I did buy these for her and she never read them. But I have heard everyone talk about these and I love cowboy moments. I actually feel like I should put this hat on. That's better. Yeah. On theme. Maybe a hat I stole when everyone was at Taylor Swift. And I think I've got it on backwards. I think I've definitely got this on backwards. I think. Yeah. There we go. Alright, I need to stop, otherwise I'm going to be sitting there playing with that all day. Chestnut Spring series. I've heard good things, so I'm really looking forward to getting into these. And I think I'm going to read these while reading another series, because there's like a fantasy series that like I've got here that hasn't got a lot of romance in, so I highly recommend you read a little bit of a romance book while reading them so you get your fix. It's more fantasy than romance, but it does have romance in it, just a little back bend. So I think I'm going to read these while I'm reading them. just to get that little bit of fix. I may not need it because I'm not a big I'm not a big fancy reader, but I'm also not a big romance reader. It's been very recently that I've got into the genre, so if I don't feel like I need it, I won't be reading these at the same time, but these will be read. But if I feel like I do want that little romance fix, these will be getting read. I'm gonna go into a few gifted books. These books I borrowed from my sister a while ago, but I just never got around to reading. Oh, sugar, they're flying everywhere. Got around to reading them because I obviously went into my reading slump. These will do a quick fire because they're all being gifted. 2 books from Colleen Hoover. We have It Starts With Us and Verity. I got this because I read the first one last year when just before the movie came out over here in the UK. So I got this just as a carry on, and this was a gift from my sister. And then everyone tells me, because I am obviously a thriller girly and a horror girly too, that I'd really enjoy this. I'm a bit worried to walk into that. It's actually really dusty because it's been sitting on my bookcase like this for months. But yeah, these are being gifted. And we have One of Us is Lying by Karen Magnus. You know, little YA thriller, I think. But it's the first of the series. I've heard really good things. My sister really enjoyed it, so I'm going to give that a go. And the final book that's been gifted, let's just get that out of the way, is Chloe Lisi, Better Hate Than Never. My sister literally just gave me, she went, you might as well. She went, it's a bit of a spicy romance book. She went, just take it. I was like, okay. So yeah, that was also gifted. Don't know when I'm going to get round to it, but you never know. I may just get to it whenever. To be honest, by the looks of this, she never finished it either. She got to page 50. So maybe that's not a good sign. But maybe it is, who knows. What I like and what she likes can be, we can differ sometimes, but sometimes we're on the same path. Then the final book I'll show you, then the rest is all series, is P.S. I Hate You. This is by Lauren, it's the stickers covering the name, Laura Connolly. Is she Irish? That's an Irish name. Maybe she is. I got this was just an impulse buy for the free for $7.50. When actually thinking about it now, I could have just bought the free and it would have cost less than the $3.50 because the £3 a book and it cost $7.50 for the free. So but from the back what I read, it sounds cute, so I might take this on, like, if I go away or if I gravitate towards it. So I might give this a go. But yeah, if I have not read this by this time next year, this will definitely be getting sold on my Vinted. Let's go into the series. We'll start with this one. It's a big boy. Big boy, yes. I got from Asda. This was a part of the 2 for $9 deal. And obviously they are the Crescent City trilogy, I think. It may be a series. I don't know if this is getting carried on. But yeah, this is like very high fantasy from what I've been informed about. And the covers are stunning. I think it starts with House of Earth and Blood, like big boy. Stunning, like the wolf, gorgeous. Then we have House of Sky and Breath with a snake. Like, and I think this is even bigger. Yeah, it is. And look, it's floppy. I love the fact the UK is starting to do like floppier books. Like, I'm loving, like, this is really floppy. So really happy with this. And the paper looks whiter. And then we've got the newest one, which is a House of Flame and Shadow. So yeah, like, stunning. I was very happy to get hold of these because these books retail for $9.99, $9.99. So these would have cost me £30 and I paid $18 for the 4. So, well, the 3. I've got the 4th one I'll show you, and obviously I bought these out of my own money. All these books I bought now that I'm about to show you out of my own money. And I'm definitely on a Sarah J Maas trail. I'm gonna read these last. out of the series because, yeah, I'll explain when I show you the another series, and I'll explain my reasonings to why I'm reading them in this order. So the next series I'll show you is Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, both bought with my own money. I bought this from Amazon. It was on the Prime Day sale for £3.50, and everyone's been recommending this book to me. But yeah, it's basically, the thing that sold it to me was think Hunger Games meets 50 Shades. I was like, okay, yeah, you've got me there. Because I've seen everyone rave about this book. So, obviously, when I was in Asda getting the Crescent City series, I seen Iron Flame. It's because I've literally just looked at House of Earth and Blood, so... And that's a big boy. And from what I have heard, like, this didn't need to be this big. So I can't actually wait to read this series so I can cast my thoughts on it. If I like it or not, we'll soon find out. If not, you'll be seeing these get sold on my Vinted. Because I'm sick of hoarding books. Which is hard to believe considering I'm literally showing you a haul of so many books. I need to, like, make room. So the final series I got from Amazon during the... Ooh, nearly threw it off. You probably know what that is now from just that. I got this from Amazon, the Prime Day sales, which obviously we all know last 3 days, and you have good deals. And obviously, like, I'll just give you a sneak peek. I got this on sale for... Oh, there we go. Throne of Glass. Might as well just show now. Like... the whole entire Throne of Glass series, and this normally retails for £80, so it works out £10 per book, because it even includes the Assassin's Blade, which is apparently a prequel. I'm going to actually change the order of this a little bit too. It's going to save me money in the long run, so I can't complain. So I got the entire series. I'm going to change the Assassin's Blade because I know that's a prequel. So I'm going to read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, then this, and then I think what I've heard is that the Queen of Shadows and Empire of Storms, I've got to read them together, I think, from what I've been told, because, like, they both, like, both of them happen at the same time. So I've been told, so I think I've got to read them together. Let me know about that in the comments below. Like, I'm obviously relatively new to this, like, the Sarah J Maas universe. But let me know about that if you think that's a good order, or should I just read it from Assassin's Blade through. Let me know. But the reasoning on why I'm reading Crescent City last is because obviously I'm going to read Agatar, then I'm going to read this, then I'm going to read Crescent City, because apparently obviously Agatar is like the gateway in, and this, apparently it's like a multiverse, so everything happens in kind of the same universe. So I've been told. If that's true, I don't know. Maybe this is just people who've been paid by the Bloomsbury publishing house to sell more. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I have been told, obviously, Agatar 6 will have something to do with Assassin's Blade. Not Assassin's Blade. Throne of Glass and the Crescent City novels. But from what I've heard, like, this is obviously fantasy, but the Crescent City is, like, very high fantasy. And so it's a little bit more confusing. So I'm hoping by the time I've got through Agatar and through this, I'll be very comfortable enough to be able to read those and enjoy them. And obviously, apparently, I don't know if I've said this. If I have, it will be cut out. But Agatar 6 will include something about this, well, that's in here and in Crescent City. So if that's true, I do not know, because no one knows during it. It's not inside. All we know is the second draft is done. But what people have been telling me is, like, you probably won't understand what's going on if you don't read the rest. So made me kind of panic buy a little bit, but I'm happy I got them because I got them for a really good price. But yeah, that is all the books that I have bought. My bed is literally overtaken. Like that's a lot of books. And then obviously we've got Crescent City here. now I'm looking at them all, I'm like, wow, that is a lot of books. But yeah, I will be doing a hauling, I'm thinking, because obviously I have, you can see here, this black bookcase, but I also have a little white one that's literally like here. I'm trying not to show you because it is actual mess, but you can see the top of it there. And that is also full. And a lot of them I have not read. So I'm going to sit there, I'm going to read the blurbs all over again in the summaries. And if they don't like spark interest to me, I'm going to basically pile them off and sort them through, and whatever I don't want, I'm either going to donate or I'm going to sell on my Vinted. So I will link my Vinted page in the comments, well, in the description bar below. So please do check that out and keep an eye on it, because there will be some, definitely a good few books on there that need to go. So yeah. And obviously if I have read it, I will say on the description of that list and saying that I have read it, check out the review on my Instagram. But yeah, this is everything. If you have read any of these books, please let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Let me know, like, spoiler free of course, because if anyone spoils this for me, I am going to be coming for blood. Like, I will find where you are, I will hunt you down, and I will throw the book at you. So do not do that, because you don't want me. You don't want Al Chanel at your door like this. Come at me, come on. So yeah, spoiler free, but let me know what you think of Fourth Wing. Let me know what you think of the Chestnut Spring series. Let me know what you think of Verity, or It Starts With Us. Let me know what you think of Agatha, Crescent City, Throne of Glass, Mile High Saga, the Windy City Saga. Let me know what you think of that. If you've read The Icebreaker, let me know what you think of that. And the Collide, and well, I've already read Collide, but let me know if you've read Spiral and what you thought of it. Like, let me know it all. I want everything. I want it all. Let's help each other out. Let's push each other to read books and give spoiler-free reviews of, like, if you really enjoyed it, what you enjoyed the most about it. Let's also stop telling people all the tropes. Like, if someone says, yeah, it's enemies to lovers, I'm like, well, you've literally just spoiled the whole book. If it's not on the back of the book, don't say it. Like, don't say it. Like, obviously, this is like, yeah, just, I'm not even going to go into it, but I'm definitely going to do a video of, like, things that I think we need to stop doing as a book community, because it's not, I wouldn't say it's destroying the book community, that's a bit extreme, but I think there's things that we do need to, like, lay the laws of the land down a little bit. So yeah, I am officially back. I've had a 4-month hiatus. I have got so many ideas, I've got so much in the works, and yeah, so thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate you spending the time out of your very busy schedule to watch a little trans girl from Liverpool talk about books. Like, this is just lifting my serotonin levels so high. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in this world. Stay safe, enjoy a book, and I shall see you next time. Bye. Oh, tidying all these books away should be a crime.